All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics never the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
Get ready. This summer, the Arena League Sports is on ASAP Network. Tune in live on either the Tiki Live or Roku app, as well as your smart home TV.
What's going on, ASAP family, and welcome to a new episode of Red Kingdom. I am your host, Greg, here with my co-host, RJ. We just lost him right there. He's going to try to get back on with us. We're trying to get his signal right. Okay. RJ, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So, welcome to Red Kingdom, everybody. I know it's been a couple weeks since we've been on. We thank everybody for watching. Now, so we are doing a new thing this month. We are going to preview the AFC West challengers. So, the challengers that the Chiefs will face in the AFC West as they try to keep their crown for the sixth straight year. And we'll have RJ hop back on in just a second. So we're going to start with the Los Angeles Chargers. That's who we're going to preview first. And all right, RJ, you back with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can hang on the line.
Yeah, for those that don't know, RJ is out in you said it's Parsons, Kansas?
Yeah, Parsons, Kansas. This is the 1/4 of the Williams, Robinson, and a few other names. Family reunion. So yeah, my fiance family reunion. So I took a big bus trip out here to see some historical family from the family tree.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime, if you guys ever visit Kansas,
right,
once you get past like Lawrence and all that, it's nothing but like country and trees and all that. Yeah, so it makes the signal very hard. So, but we're gonna do our best here as RJ tries to get on with the all the technical stuff that's going on out there. But so we start with the Chargers, and we wanted to go through their depth chart, and we're gonna save quarterback last. The Patrick Mahomes versus Justin Herbert. We're going to save that for last. So as we go through their depth chart here, we had, as I'm looking for it here, as we go through the depth chart, so let's start with receiver first. So we had RJ is having trouble with his service, so looks like it's just gonna be me. So the episode will be a little bit shorter, but we're still gonna have Red Kingdom. So when you look at the wideout, so we got Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and Joshua Palmer. Now, with that matchup, I feel like with McDuffie, we got a whole nickname for him, McDuffie Island. So with McDuffie, and then you have Sneed as your slot corner. I feel like the Chiefs can be okay as far as secondary wise matching up with the Los Angeles Chargers. We all know that the loss of Tyrann Mathieu is big as far as leadership is concerned. But I still feel like Justin Reed can be just as good as Tyrann Mathieu, and I feel like that will pan out as the season goes on. The Chargers, look, Mike Williams has been the ultimate chief killer. He was the chief killer in the first matchup at Arrowhead. Caught the game-winning touchdown. And same thing a couple years back. So it's not going to be easy for the Chiefs in a matchup with the Chargers as far as talent-wise, but I feel like with the Chiefs defense, the secondary the way it is right now, I feel like especially in that first matchup, which is the second game, in week 2. That's going to be a good indicator of where the Chiefs' defense is. And I feel like Spags should be game planning for that during the preseason. We all know that the Chiefs' first game is against the Cardinals. Of course, they're going to game plan for that because of that being their first game. But at the same time, I feel like most of their focus is going to be on that week 2 matchup versus the Chargers because it's a very, very big game to start off the season. So that being said, the whiteout matchup, do the Chargers have an advantage? Yes, you can say that. But also at the same time, I feel like our corners, I feel like our corners are better than they were, are going to be better than what they were last season. And we haven't seen them on the field yet. We haven't seen a preseason game yet, but I just feel like they're going to be better. Tight end position, I'm not worried about it. They got Gerald Everett, Donald Parham Jr. is their second tight end. Not too concerned about that. Austin Eckler and Isaiah Spiller are going to be the Chargers' backs this season. Isaiah Spiller could be a problem. He was real good when he was at Texas A&M. Austin Eckler has always been a pretty good back. So they got some pretty good running backs there. Chargers do. So that could be an issue if the Chiefs have problems in stopping the run, which we have had in previous seasons. Let's look at their offensive line. We have Rashawn Slater at left tackle, Matt Feeler at left guard, Corey Lindsley at center, Zion Johnson at right guard, and Storm Norton at right tackle. If George Karlaftis turns out to be what we think he is going to be, You have Karlaftis, Chris Jones, and if Frank Clark can give you anything, if he can give you any pass rush, then I like the Chiefs' chances against the Chargers' offensive line. That's if everything pans out. We all know Chris Jones is going to be good. He's going to be Chris Jones. Your wild cards are going to be if George Karlaftis can live up to what we think he's going to be, then the Chiefs are going to be in good shape. If Frank Clark can give you anything, because last year he gave little to none, and that's why he had to give some money back. So if Frank Clark can give you something, then that again helps the Chiefs in this matchup with the Chargers. Now let's look at the defense. We have Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, Asante Samuel Jr., Derwin James, and the big pickup, which was J.C. Jackson. All right. My man Andre, what's going on? They sleeping on yeah, they are. They're gonna pick the Chargers. They're gonna pick the Raiders. That's fine. At the end, when the season is over, I feel like the Chiefs are still gonna win the AFC West. So let's look at the Chargers defense. Joey Bosa, he's a dog. Khalil Mack is still a dog, but he's older. So Khalil Mack, this isn't, time has passed now since he last, played with the Raiders and would give the Chiefs some trouble. He would give Eric Fisher some trouble. But that time is gone. Khalil Mack is older. Eric Fisher is no longer with the Chiefs. I feel like we have a better offensive line. I don't think the Chiefs' offensive line gets as much credit as it should. The Chiefs have one of, if not the best offensive line in football. Let's just put it out there right now. The Chiefs have the best center in Creed Humphrey. They got one of the best tackles in Orlando Brown Jr. Wiley is not bad. Trey Smith is good at guard. So the Chiefs' offensive line is solid. I'm not worried about the offensive line. Now, are there going to be times where they're going to have to, double team Bosa and, chip him and things like that? Yes. Joey Bosa is a straight dog. So he's definitely going to cause some havoc. But we also got a quarterback in Patrick Mahomes that's able to get out the pocket, scramble, and he can still make things happen. So the pass rush of the Chargers will be good, but I feel like our offensive line can handle that. Now, let's get to the secondary. This is where this matchup is going to be won and lost. J.C. Jackson is a solid corner, and that was a solid pickup by the Chargers. Here's where I feel like the Chiefs still have the advantage. Now it's not just Hill and Kelsey. Patrick Mahomes has multiple options to throw to. He's got Kelsey, he's got Juju, he's got MVS, And then if Sky Moore can be anything what we think he can, he has him as well. So now the Chiefs can spread the ball around and not just depend on two guys. This is where I feel like the new offense will help. The new weapons will help. Because now the defense can't just play two deep safety. Let's take Tyreek Hill out, and then we focus on Travis Kelce. Now they got to focus on three people. And that makes it more difficult. I still feel like, and I said this on our last episode a few weeks back, that I feel like Juju Smith will have a big season. I feel like Juju will be a Pro Bowl player. I really do feel like Juju will be a Pro Bowl player. So with that, Derwin James, does he have success in guarding Kelce? He does. But I still feel like now that there is no Gronk, that now there's definitely no question who the best tight end of football is Travis Kelce. I feel like Travis Kelce will win that matchup with Derwin James 9 times out of 10. So I like our chances there as well. Asante Samuel Jr., he's usually pretty solid as well. So the Chargers defense, did they get better? Yes, they did. But at the same time, I still feel like the Chiefs offense, because of them having more weapons, they can still be able to move the ball and have success against the Los Angeles Chargers. Yes, Andre, they gave us an insane schedule, especially the first 8 games. First 8 games, they had no mercy. We have a Raider fan in the house. Raiders Nightmare, a.k.a. Raider Cortez. Miller is the best left tackle in the AFC West. That's debatable. Kelce is gonna stray. Yes, he is, Andre. MVS is a dog. Yep, everybody's gonna find that out too. Everybody's gonna find out that MVS is a dog. Now he's playing on a team where Devontae Adams isn't gonna get all his catches. He's gonna be able to get some catches here with the Chiefs. Raiders have the best wide receiver in the league. They do have Devontae. We will definitely talk about them as well. Not next week, but the week after. And Devontae, yes. Derek Carr does have another weapon to throw to now. So it definitely makes playing the Raiders a little bit more difficult. But I still like our chances. Chandler Jones and Max Crosby. Chandler, look, Max Crosby, I will admit Max Crosby is a dog also. Chandler Jones is a little bit older, so not as concerned, but Max Crosby, straight up dog, just like Joey Bosa is. So it's going to be up to our offensive line. I feel like our offensive line is good enough to give Patrick Mahomes the time he needs. So I'm sticking with that. Now let's get to the areas where I feel like the Chiefs are going to have the advantage with the Chargers, without any question. we'll do head coach first, and then we'll get to the quarterbacks to finish it out. Coaching, no question, Andy Reid is better than Brandon Staley. He just is. Brandon Staley, I feel like a lot of people say, well, Brandon Staley learned from his mistakes. He's not going to be about analytics no more and take unnecessary chances. He's learned his lessons. I don't feel that way. If you remember Brandon Staley after that loss to the Chiefs in LA, and that press conference, when I asked him, are you going to change your coaching style? Are you going to do da-da-da-da-da? And Brandon Staley said with force, he said, no, I'm not changing the way I coach. This is how we're going to do things. And we're always going to play this way. We're going to be aggressive. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not going to change. That's who Brandon Staley is. He will always be this way. He is not going to change. And with Brandon Staley not changing from believing in the analytics, if he doesn't change from believing in being aggressive and going for it on fourth down on your own 25, then that is a liability for the Chargers. And I feel like Brandon Staley is going to be the reason why the Chargers lose 2 or 3 games during the season that they're supposed to win, and it will be because of Brandon Staley's decisions. And that's going to be the difference in them winning and losing the division is Brandon Staley. We got Andy Reid. We're good. Chargers have Brandon Staley. They got to worry about his decision making. And them having a new offensive coordinator and all that doesn't mean anything, because when it comes down to fourth down, he's still going to go for it. And Brandon Staley is still going to take unnecessary risks, and that's what's going to be the difference between the Chargers winning the division and losing it. And when we play this tape back at the end of the season, you're going to see everything I said about Brandon Staley was right. He's not changing. Coaches that believe in analytics, they believe in it all the way until they don't have a job no more. Even when they lose their job, they still believe in analytics. They still believe. So, to the Chiefs' advantage, it goes with Andy. Now let's get to the quarterbacks. Rio, what's up, Rio? Chiefs are still a favorite to me as long as Mahomes is back. As long as Mahomes is back there as possible. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now let's get to the quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. In this matchup, what's going on, Rob? What's up? Justin Herbert is a dog. If you were to ask me which quarterback in the AFC West scares you the most, or who are you don't want the Chiefs defense to face, I would say Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is the real deal. But anybody that used to watch Highlander back in the day, and there can be only one. There can be only one. And the one is Patrick LeVon Mahomes II. The Chiefs have the advantage here at the quarterback position, however slight it might be, because I do feel like Justin Herbert is good. Justin Herbert is a Pro Bowl quarterback. he's going to have a lot of good seasons. But we got the king. And when you have the king, there's nothing above that. So Patrick Mahomes, the playmaking ability, get out the pocket, make things happen. It can be no-look passes. It can be the little quarter sidearm passes. Whatever he needs to do to get the job done, he's going to do it. And we've seen it, and we saw it in that game in Los Angeles last season on the last 2-minute drive when everybody was panicking except for me, because I knew Mahomes was going to drive down and they were going to get the touchdown and they were going to go to overtime. He's built for this. He's built for this. When I say Patrick Mahomes reminds me so much of Brady, what I mean by that is his poise in pressure moments. The moment is never too big. And Mahomes is just able to, in the biggest moments, tune out everything and be able to get the job done. And we've seen it time and time and time. And these games will be close with the Chargers. No one's going to get blown out. If Patrick Mahomes has the ball last, he's going to get it done. And both of these matchups is going to come down to who has the ball last. I hope it's us. I hope it's us, and it's not Justin Herbert having the ball last. But in that matchup with the quarterback, I go with Patrick Mahomes. Rob agreed. I trust Mahomes more than Herbert. Yes, sir. Rio, this kid's arm talent is insane. He's scary good. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait for this matchup. Chiefs Chargers will be two of the best games of the season. They were two good games last year. The one in Los Angeles, everybody remembers the most, not only because it was late in the season and what was at stake, but because it was a national game. So more eyes will definitely be on this first matchup this year, it being a Thursday night game at Arrowhead for week number 2. All right, Rio had a question. Do you think Herbert's better than Lamar? Yes. Justin Herbert is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. I know some people have Lamar in their top 10. Excuse me, I don't. Only because Lamar Jackson has to show me more as far as his arm. But who's the better quarterback? I'm just going strictly from the quarterback position. Nothing to do with running and scrambling and playmaking. Just the quarterback position itself. Justin Herbert is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson is. Truly appreciate the AFC West. We are in store for some great games. Yes, we're going to have some great games, Rob. It's going to be some good matchups. Every game is going to be close. I don't think there are going to be any blowouts in the divisional games this year. So I look forward to it, man. I look forward to it. One more thing before we get out. Those just joining us, RJ couldn't be with us on the show today. Was having some technical issues, so it's just me today. So, but he'll be back on for the next episode. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back and we'll get to Orlando Brown Jr. Is he going to be at training camp on time? And then we'll sign off for the day. So commercial first, and we'll be right back.
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Network. We on top of our game. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays.
All right, and welcome back to Red Kingdom. Before we sign off, will Orlando Brown Jr. be in training camp on time? He is. Now, the Chiefs can still put the franchise tag on him. So he's going to play this season, whether it's on the franchise tag or with a new contract. Orlando Brown Jr. will be playing for the Chiefs. So it's not a matter of if he will or will not be on the team. The only questions are, is it going to be with a new contract or is it going to be on the franchise tag? And then will he be in training camp on time? Here's my thoughts on it. Chiefs give him his money, first off, because as the season went on, after a shaky kind of first month, Orlando Brown Jr. became solid at that left tackle spot. So we need him. That's Patrick Mahomes. That's his blind side. So we definitely need Orlando Brown Jr. in that spot to make sure nobody knocks the heck out of Patrick. So I feel like the deal will get done. I think they'll figure out a way to get Orlando Brown a new contract, and he won't, have to play on a franchise tag. If I'm Orlando Brown, I'm thinking of it this way. Either way it goes, whether it's I'm on a franchise tag or if I'm on a new contract, I got a chance to win a chip with one of the greatest quarterbacks in football as of right now. And once you get the chip, let's say Orlando Brown plays on the franchise tag. Once you win your chip, if it's money you want and you have a great season at left tackle protecting Patrick, you're going to get your money. Okay? Brett Veach has no problem giving good players money, as long as it ain't too much. As some people, I'm talking about Tyreek Hill. But anyway, so Brett, he will find a way to get you your money. So Orlando Brown Jr., do I think he'll be at training camp on time? I will go ahead and say yes. I think they get a deal done within the next couple of weeks. I believe training camp, it starts on the 23rd. So I do see Orlando Brown being at training camp on time with a new contract. I don't think they'll have to franchise him. I think they'll go ahead and give him his new contract. So that's what I think on that. So next Saturday, got some family matters to attend to. So there will be no Red Kingdom next Saturday. The Saturday after which will be July 16th, we will be back. My co-host, RJ, he will be back as well. And we will continue previewing the AFC West teams. The 16th is the Raiders. We're going to go over the Raiders roster and how the Chiefs will fare in the where we think they have an advantage and a disadvantage as they match up with the Las Vegas Chargers. So we'll preview that on July 16th. Okay, so tune in for that 2 weeks from today. And that'll do it. Again, I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank my co-host RJ for trying to be on with us. Appreciate you, bro, with some technical things. It's all good, man. We'll be back at it on the next episode in 2 weeks. So I thank everyone for watching. This has been another episode of Red Kingdom. I am your host, Greg, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Until then, be safe. Have a safe holiday weekend, and we'll see y'all then. Peace.
Whole sports, all plays. Yeah. Whole sports, all plays. Whole sports, all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living.